I've stopped using taxis recently. I'll never forget. My father is in the audience today. Round of applause. Muzei just waved to the public. Thank you. You are waving until I tell them the story. The first time my father used the taxi in Uganda, in Kampala rather, we were going to Jinja, we were going for a wedding. It was the first time he heard the word Masao. Those of you who don't know Masao, it's a Luganda word that means in front there. Basically, you're telling the conductor and the driver, just leave me in front there. Which means you're getting off. We were late for the wedding. The wedding was supposed to start we missed the church, the prayer time, so we were trying to make sure we reach for the reception. It was already midday. We are late. Reception starts at 2. Jinja is 2 hours. So we are in the taxi. We leave the taxi park. We're on Jinja Road. Reach Nakawa. Somebody in front said, "Hey, conductor, Masao." My father said, "Hey, okay." They parked, he got out. We left, we went, Chireka. Somebody also said, "Conductor, Masao." It was now like 30 minutes. Father kept saying, "Okay, no, time is going. We are a bit late." Left Chireka, continued, reached Boyogere. Another person said, "Conductor, Masao." My father said, we are. This is not good, eh? We are late. We are really late, eh? We left, continued ahead. Someone also said, "Hey, conductor, Masao." My father said, No, we shall not tolerate. 1 hour we are still in Masao. When will we reach Jinja? When will we reach Jinja? I like my father, man. But this is the thing I like about my father is when it came to like disciplining me. You know, like as African parents, they beat you. They teach you properly. But that's the thing. What I like about my father is if he was going to beat you, he would make it private. He would make it private. He would say, "Hilary, I know you lost your textbooks. And you know we spend a lot of money buying textbooks." He explains to you the logic. Then you also do the math. The textbooks, oh yeah. I see where you're coming from. So what we are going to do, I'm going to beat you. You're like, yeah, technically it makes sense. So you first agree with him. Then he says, so because of that, you go. I don't know why parents would do this. They send you to look for your own weapon. My father would say, "Hilary, go and look for your stick." Now you're out in the compound. You're moving in the community. I don't know why. You even start crying in advance. Looking for sympathy. Everyone who sees like, "Okay, what's the problem?" That is going to beat me. I like how community members first, they're on your side until you tell them what you did. That is going to beat me. Sorry. That is not good. It's going to beat you. Told me to go and I get a stick. It's going to beat me. That is not good. Really? Sorry. You're a very young boy. Said, yes. So what did you do? I lost the mathematics textbook. Oh, yeah. He's going to beat you. You deserve the case. Now you're there looking for sticks. By the way, listen, the first time I was sent to pick a stick, that is when I learned my lesson. You know, the first time you don't know the rules that govern looking for a stick. The first rule is simple. Always get a dry one. That's the first rule. Because the dry one has a high chance of breaking. That's something I didn't know. I picked a wet branch. Now, there are also trees you should stay away from. Nobody told me there's a tree as dangerous as a guava. Do you know a guava tree? The branch of a guava is the worst. It has everything against you. It is thick, it is flexible, and it doesn't break. A guava, do you know a guava tree? You get 2 canes, 2 in 1. Because when they hit you like this, it hits here, then it rotates and also slaps you. I've never forgotten. That's why guavas, we don't meet. Me and guavas, we are not together. But my mother, I did like my mother. The problem is mothers, African mothers, when they were disciplining you, they made it public. My father would beat me in private. So that when you came out to join your friends, he would even tell you, go and wash your eyes. Look normal. Now you go and wash your face. He says, brush your teeth. You brush. Go and shower. You come out very smart, but deep inside you are dying. Your friends be, Okello, where were you? I was just having a nap. Said at 2 p.m. I was tired. You meet your village girlfriends like, Hilary, how are you? I'm okay. But you are unsettled. They don't know why. My mother would beat you in public. That's what I did like about her. Anything wrong, you come back from school, you lost your bag. Okay, what do you mean you lost your bag? From outside, doesn't even, you even tell her, let us enter. No, from here. And then there are always those neighbors who add fuel to the fire. Okay, how could you do this? This is wrong. She slaps your back, beat your back. Then the neighbor comes, what did he do? Said he lost his bag. Let me bring the cane for you. These boys will learn today. My mother was the kind who would beat you for another child's problem. Like another child is being beaten, and my mother sees that child being beaten, and then she beats you because of what that child did at home. I remember later I would come back Sunday. We are from church. You know, from church you go to the market. After buying things, you're walking with your mother. You are happy. You are walking like, Hilary, you are okay? I said, yeah, I'm just hungry. No, when we go, we say, I'll have breakfast. You okay? I love you. I said, I love you too. Okay, that one is not there because African children, we don't. This is how you know your parents love you. They just say, you are okay? I'm okay. Then now you're walking and just hear a noise in the surrounding area. Your mother is the first to ask, what is happening there? You're like, mommy, let's just go. No, who is this? And they know every child is crying. That sounds like Opio. Then they find the mother of Opio disciplining him. Like, hey, what did he do? Said, he abused me. That's what Okello. If you ever abuse me. Like, I didn't even know. You're not giving me chance to abuse you yet. They'll beat you in advance. But African mothers are amazing. This is the thing I like about African. This is how you know that your mother loves you. You know, African mothers, your mother would miss you, but they don't tell you they miss you. So you are there playing football with your friends, and then out of nowhere they call you. And they always make it sound like it's an emergency. You're there playing football, they have scored like 3 goals, you are trying to equalize. They're like, hey, pass the ball. Out of nowhere, you say, Okello! Actually, they always start with the first name, Hilary! Now, always the first name, you're not sure. You don't know if it is a ghost or your mother like, is that right? You continue playing. You hear Hilary for the sound, Hilary! You're like, hey, that might be my... Now, when they finish the first name, they go to the surname. Okello! If you don't reply to Okello, the fourth is an insult. You're like, I think she's the one. Okello, your parents to come here. You're like, yeah, now you come right. Now, first of all, the rule of being called by your parent is you answer from where you are. Even if you are in the toilet and they're looking for you, Okello, I'm in the toilet. Hey, finish and you come. You have to come immediately. Now, before you come running, what has happened? Has somebody died? What is the problem? You think it is an emergency. She's just missing you. Now you come rush, you're like, Mom, what's the problem? You find her washing dishes. You say, hey, where were you? You said, I was playing football. Hey, send me this saucepan. And the saucepan is just next to her. Send me this saucepan. I said, okay, you sit there. And she just wants to look at you. That is all. But African mothers are amazing. This is the thing I appreciate about African mothers is the way they warn their children. You see, white people, I don't know why, but you people explain to your children when they make a mistake. I was in the supermarket, I'll never forget. I was in the supermarket and I saw this white lady moving around with a child. And the child made a mistake. You know kids are always touching things. The child touched, I think, a kilo of sugar. It fell down, it spilled on the floor. The mother looked at the child and knelt down, said, oh, baby, what you're doing isn't right. You shouldn't be wasting resources. You know, when you waste sugar, you're wasting money. And when you waste money, you affect the GDP, the NUP, the what, I don't know. She said a lot of things. And that is not good because it means you affect how much money we make and you can't go and have a good education and you can end up like that guy. She pointed at me. I've never felt so belittled in my life. But this child understood that pouring sugar can affect the economy. And the child looked at the mother and said, Mommy, I'm really sorry, I'm not going to do it again. Said, perfect. African mothers, our mothers are one of the most confusing species in the world. Because our mothers would warn you by asking you to repeat what you've just done. You're there playing in the house, out of nowhere, a bottle of sugar falls down, bap, spills on the floor. Your own mother looks at you and says, Hilary! You're pouring sugar. I said, I was playing, then the sugar fell down. Continue. Now you're a 7-year-old, you don't know, should I? You don't understand the reverse psychology. Should I continue? No, you pour the sugar, it is okay. They even exaggerate. Go to the neighbor, pour, go to the chairperson, pour sugar. Because now for you like pouring sugar. That is what you have decided. She even calls your brother, Jude, you bring him more sugar, let him pour. And your brother comes, they said I gave you sugar to pour. Now you're holding the tin of sugar, you don't know, should I pour? She said, no, feel free. You think your father owns Lugazi, You pour. Now because you're unserious, you are naive, you also pour the sugar. But I pour. Then you try to tilt. The moment it spills, she slaps you. Bah! What did I tell you? You said I pour. You said I pour sugar. Oh, man.